day, He-Man was forced to play a dangerous game by the Game Master. The Game Master bragged a lot about winning all the time, but he became angry when he lost and said it wasn't fair. Well, playing games can be a lot of fun, but boasting when you win or getting angry when you lose spoils the fun for everyone. And pretty soon, nobody will want to play with you. So take a tip from me. Be a good winner and a good loser. You'll enjoy your games more, and so will the people who play with you. Good luck and goodbye!
Hello and welcome to the Nostalgia Hiya Sidekick House. I am one of your sidekicks. I am Johnny, and another sidekick there's Will, and then the third sidekick, the main kick of sides there. It's Andrew. Andrew, what are we talking about today on the Nostalgia Funhouse?
We're talking about the lovely Chuck Norris, Jonathan Brandis. Two names I never thought I'd say together in a movie again. Movie Sidekicks, because
Directed by
who was this?
Chuck Norris's brother,
Aaron Norris. Oh my
really?
goodness, I didn't even realize that.
That explains
That
a
explains
lot.
a million.
Oh,
I'm so glad we watched. This is the greatest movie we've ever done.
Oh, I wholly disagree.
It's easy. Like, here's your recipe for this movie. Hey, you know how good Karate Kid was? All right, let's take that and let's just throw in Chuck Norris. Ta-da!
Yeah. Or
He,
or it's like, hey, Karate Kid, can I copy off your paper? Yeah, but change a few things.
Yeah.
literally, yeah. And like Chuck Norris was awful in this. Just terrible. I mean, I grant he's supposed to be playing like a fictitious version of himself in this kid's daydreams, but
Yeah.
my Lord, he put so little effort into this. Like this makes Walker Texas Ranger look like Oscar-worthy material.
Hey, I'll fight you over Walker, Texas Ranger.
No, I'm just saying, like
Jim Cornette was
he's
very
so much
critical,
better.
very critical of Walker.
There's barely any roundhouse kicks in this. There's barely any of those.
I don't
No,
even.
yeah. And I
And
love every
I don't know if
time
you
there's
noticed-
a
we might be saying the same thing here, Will. But I was going to say, most of the fights, if you notice, you don't actually ever see the people's faces. They're
yeah, like John
wow.
Landis clearly did not learn how to do a damn thing because every time that any kind of skill was required, they put him in like an all white ninja outfit where his face was completely covered and you
Or
could barely even see his eyes. Like they made it so it was just like a little slit
Yeah, what is
because
with
he
you?
like because
or
his like his eyes are so recognizable. They're like that piercing blue.
there's a moment
Um,
there at the end where he's got to do the weapons demonstration, and
oh,
he's got nunchucks, and he starts doing them. Like, oh man, he's actually going to do this. I was like, I was really impressed. And all of a sudden, there's a cut. It's like, oh yeah, that's not him
That's not
anymore.
and the guy that they have, and I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be like his daydream, but the
Yeah.
guy that is his like physical stand-in is probably like 30 pounds heavier. He is a tiny, tiny man, John Brandis. Granted, he was a child, but like I don't know why it stood out so much more in this than it did like Ladybugs. Like Ladybugs, maybe because he was in drag
Oh,
for
I
half the
love
movie,
ladybugs.
but he is a
Didn't
very
he,
effeminate small man.
didn't he pass away? I think he sadly passed
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did die.
2003.
Yeah. Child actor syndrome.
He was because like acting wise, he wasn't that bad in this.
I don't know.
From
I
I'm
mean, it
telling
was,
you, from a strictly
In
acting
this,
standpoint, he was better than Norris.
well, that's not saying much. Norris was abysmal, but it's not like he was great in this either.
I don't think this is one of his better movies.
Honestly think the only person that really I liked and was good was his instructor.
The uncle.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like the best part of the movie by
I'm going to
far.
throw in a certain Bull Buchanan here too.
Bull
Bull
Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Oh no, sorry, get ready for the Royal Rumble.
B squared.
Bull from Night Court.
Oh, was he the gym teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yes.
thought
Richard Mall.
like yeah,
Two-Face.
he was like barely in it. And
I know. I needed
yeah,
more. I needed more of him.
there was so much that happened that just went nowhere. And then so many things that were like just they popped up out of nowhere. And like we were supposed to care. Prime
Yeah.
example, like the wheelchair kid at the end. Like I know I'm jumping all the way to the end, but like this random kid, and the best part is, it's like, okay, I get it. It's supposed to be like, all right, he leaves the magazine back, and was Chuck Norris even there? Was he just
That-
like a figment of his
that's
imagination?
what I was
We're
just
gonna
asking
we're,
off
we're gonna
air.
we're gonna talk
Like,
about this.
Yeah.
like did
Yeah,
Chuck Norris, because he just like Batmaned out, like he was sitting there and
yeah, Chuck
he's
Norris,
just
he can do that.
gone. But then like the magazine that John Landis's character was like coveting throughout the whole film, he just leaves on the bench, almost like, okay, I no longer need to idolize Chuck Norris. I have my dad, I have my teacher, I have my dad's new piece of tail, and and then like
I
you
think
see
that's how we all say that.
this young kid
That's that's my dad's new
I
who's
know
piece of
like
when
tail.
my dad
looking.
married my stepmom, when he was like, "Hey, this is my girlfriend," at the time, I was like, "Oh, that's dad's new piece of tail."
Yep, dad's new piece of tail. Um, but like he picks up the magazine. It's just some random kid that we've never seen before. Like you could have
Oh,
established this kid like in the crowd, or like said something or cheering on John Landis's character like
no.
as the movie's going on. And then like almost like a comedy shot, it pans out and you realize the kid's in a damn wheelchair. Like what's he gonna do
So
with karate?
Well, we
so
just saw.
I have some background on this because I did a little
Okay.
bit of reading into this movie. The original script when it was written uh is the gist of it is overcoming your disabilities, right? Which they sort of kind of
Yeah, they
cover here
do
with the main
that.
character. But like he was like the I can't remember the writer's name, but he was mainly talking about like real disabilities. Like he was talking to somebody in a wheelchair type of thing. Was what he was
Okay.
talking about.
See, that never occurred to me.
And he tried to sue them because he thought they really twisted his script around because he really wanted it about that. So
How
they kind of threw that in at the end to sort of appease him a little bit.
how
Okay.
big
Cause like but
was that
like
inhaler too? That like I had a friend who had pretty bad asthma growing up, where to the point where like if he was coming to sleep over at my house, it wasn't like the first thing any adult asked him if he was leaving was like, "Hey, did you pack like extra clothes or your pajamas?" No, it's like, "Do you have your inhaler?" And his inhaler was nowhere near the size of Jonathan Brandis.
and do they even talk about him like overcoming that or him not needing it anymore?
It's a slow progression.
There is a scene where
Like when we
like
get in,
his teacher like he goes to where he's on I don't even know what to call those, but like you got to go for a run and he leaves his inhaler behind
yeah,
and he doesn't need it.
yeah.
There's just but they
Well,
don't
it's
actually
funny.
say anything; they just show
It's
it.
kind of funny. Like there should have been a moment where and it's funny because I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to curtail around to it. But like when you're watching a couple things at the same time, and your mind will just say, "Oh, this would make sense." So there was literally a part where I'm like, "Oh, he overcame his asthma with his breathing exercises," and then I realized I was recalling a scene from the new Wonder Man show that no, he never did his breathing exercises to
No,
calm himself down. Like there should have been a scene where he's hyper, he's having an attack, like a panic
yeah.
attack,
And
and
then he
it's like,
calms
all
himself
right,
down.
I
yes, with a
think there
breathing
was.
exercise. Was there?
Well, yeah, but he goes to the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't overcome it.
He didn't
He
overcome it.
almost
he
died.
did
He actually
overcome
failed.
it.
He failed to do it
Yeah.
technically. He just didn't die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Uh, I think sometimes when you're watching a movie where there's some pretty sizable holes, your brain tries to fill those holes in.
I think so. Especially
Yeah.
like I said, and then I'm like, wait, no, that was Wonder Man. Because there's John, I don't know where you are, but there's scenes where like his acting coach is telling him to do like the 5 points of breathing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that would make sense. Oh, wait, that was different show entirely.
All right, I say we dive into this.
all right. So we got
Yeah.
Sidekicks, released April 9th, 1993, and
Ugh.
a budget of anywhere between 8 to 10 million, and a big box. This thing made money.
Yep.
Box office, $17.1 million.
This was when anything could get into the theater and people would actually go see it.
Yeah, it
A
actually
beautiful time of the early 90s.
debuted #2 at the box office.
Would
Now
beat
I
it
will.
out. Does it say?
I
That's a good
would,
question.
yeah.
I can't remember.
93, April of 93. So we're just getting into the box office stuff because
Yeah.
this is like before Jurassic Park's 93, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's I think it's like a month or so away. But that's in the summer, right? Jurassic Park comes
Yeah.
out in the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, that's a nice summer blockbuster. Let me just try to see if I can't. Number one movie. Indecent
This
Proposal.
Oh, okay. Wow, what a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
That could have been like the Barbenheimer of that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indecent Proposal. Yep.
Yeah.
And then it
They're
was followed by uh guess what the number two movie was for box office in April '93. You'll never get it. Andrew might because he might be seeing it, but it's another movie
well,
we might have to cover on this show.
it was Sidekicks. So they debuted.
No, no,
Are
I'm
you
saying
talking
like
about for the whole
overall
month?
for the whole month.
Uh,
Because Indecent Proposal was number one.
was it not Loaded Weapon?
No, no, it's a little movie called Cop and a Half.
I love that
Oh,
movie.
dude, I saw that movie in the
I
cinema.
saw that movie in the movie
I
Yeah.
theater
love
too.
as I love that movie as a kid. So,
Yeah, yeah. I remember going to watch that in the cinema with my parents.
yeah,
Yeah, Cop and a Half with Burt Reynolds.
yeah,
So good.
What if
Isn't that was like the first time I'm like, you know what's cool? Jeans and a suit coat.
yeah.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
And then I didn't really realize that that was the same car that he had from Smokey and the Bandit too.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
The
Yeah.
Trans Am.
Yeah, I think he's got a Trans Am too because he
Yeah.
hates to run, so he would just not run. And I was like, gee, I want to be that guy.
Didn't he have like
Smart.
snakeskin boots in that movie too, Cop and a Half?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
all coming back to me. That sass mouth and kid. He was as a kid actor was actually pretty good in that, if I remember
He was
correctly.
they were all over USA Cartoon Express.
Yeah. Did you know
Oh
they
yeah,
they
yeah.
I think they did another Cop and a Half sequel recently.
Yes, with Dolph Lundgren. Nor was that Kindergarten Cop.
That was I think
Maybe
Kindergarten
there's
Cop.
uh,
We're
but
just naming movies I want to cover on this show at some point.
They made a Cop and a Half and it stars
Wanda Sykes.
Lou
Oh,
Diamond
Diamond.
Phillips.
Oh yeah.
Lou Diamond Phillips is Cop
How
and a
the
Half,
how
and
the
he's the
mi-
new recruit apparently.
how the mighty has fallen.
Yeah. That came out in 2017. Wow. I didn't think it was that long ago.
So we got sidekicks here. We got Barry, who is a troubled and bullied asthmatic boy who lives with his widowed father, Jerry, in Houston, Texas. Also, if you're wondering, this was kind of filmed in Houston, Texas. So if you're in the Houston, Texas area or visiting the Houston, Texas area, go to Wikipedia. They got all the fun filming sites. So you can go visit the sites that Sidekicks filmed at.
So you're
There
telling
you
me
go.
I can go to where that kid in the wheelchair finds that magazine?
You probably
Yeah,
could. Yeah.
yeah. Maybe we can recreate that scene. So Loner Barry's got he has vivid daydreams about Chuck Norris, about being Chuck Norris's sidekick.
So what's his ability supposed to be? Just the asthma?
Just the asthma.
I think it's the asthma. Yeah,
His
but it's
I
asthma
really
is
mean,
so
bad asthma. Will it's very bad asthma.
he's
it
got
should
to
it should
he's got to set out a gym class.
Yeah,
they
which
probably should go into like
if you're a
his
kid,
attention deficit.
if you're a nerdy kid sitting at a gym class, it's like a godsend.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
but it's like co-ed gym class, so all the girls see him just sitting out being a lump.
yeah, Winnie
What?
Cooper does.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a problem with her in this.
She's very underutilized.
She's
There's a turn. She has a turn that does not remotely explain.
no, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, she just realized that guy's a jerk.
Well, no, no, no. She always knew he was a jerk. That one guy's a jerk. But like her feelings toward Barry, like it was obvious. It was very much pity. She almost admits it, right? That
Yeah,
yeah, you're
Yeah.
like you're. I don't want you to get hurt, type of thing. But then, like suddenly, like two scenes later, hey, let's go out, let's make out. We're dating now. I love you.
You know,
you realize
the
what
teen
it is.
heart wants what the teen heart wants.
I guess.
But him and
There's a lot of things that happen in this
yeah,
film that make little to no sense.
him and
Do you
Chuck.
also find it creepy that like clearly Barry has an infatuation with his teacher and
Well,
then she's now going to be like his stepmom?
It changes though, because I wrote
It
that down.
does.
It does
Yes,
change. It does
it
change.
does. But
There's a change.
isn't that still a
It
little
it,
creepy, a little
it
eerie?
was. I wrote it
I
down.
was waiting for that scene where he's like, "You can't step on my piece of tail, Bo Bridges. Get your own slag."
Bo
You know,
Bridges is not very prominent in this movie either.
He's like, I'm like, he's just there. Like he's generic. Like the scenes where she's performing her katas and he's watching her, it's so awkward. He's like,
yeah.
"That's beautiful. That's oh, I could never be so graceful."
I'm just in this for the payday.
Yeah, clearly. Like, Bo Bridges, what are you doing?
I need a new house somewhere.
I was trying to do as I was watching this, it dawned on me why, as a kid, I loved this so much. Growing
Oh
up,
yeah.
we watched a lot of Chuck Norris movies. Like it was a steady diet. I seen a lot of Chuck Norris movies as a kid. Those were my, as Andrew likes to say, kid movies,
Yeah.
right? Even though they probably aren't really kid movies, but to me, I saw a lot of them.
Did you watch them
And
as a kid?
yes,
The
yeah,
kid movies.
kid
Yeah.
movies. So this movie kind of takes Chuck Norris films and sort of plays with them in a way, with all of his, because a lot of these you be like,
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, I see
that's
what
what the
movie they're trying. Yeah, I see what movie they're referencing here. I see what movie they're referencing there. And I think that's part of the reasons why, like as a kid growing up being a Chuck Norris fan as I was, that I really liked this movie. And then I
My
was a kid, I was like, hey, if Chuck Norris was showing me the ropes, that's pretty cool.
the problem I have with like the dream sequences is like the violence is like it's over the top with little to no like negative payoff. Like it's almost like a Looney Tunes
Oh
sketch.
yeah.
Like they're just
Yeah.
like machine guns firing everywhere, bazookas. Like I'd almost think if like it should have gone more tongue in cheek, like Hot Shot style, where
That's
it's
what it
not
reminds
really,
me of at a couple of points.
but it's like,
It's like they want to go there, but they don't go all the way there.
and I
Yeah.
think a lot of that too is because Chuck Norris is just being Chuck Norris. Like Joe
Yeah.
Piscopo, I can't stand him.
What?
He is
I will
just,
not have any Joe Piscopo slander in front of me.
oh my
Hey,
God, he's annoying. But
I will say he's in good shape here.
he's revving it up to like Wascally
Oh
Wabbit
yeah.
style
Oh yeah.
of like he
There will
knows
be
what kind of film.
no Joe Piscopo
He
slander.
is eating every inch of the scenery. Yeah.
There is
Great.
no Joe Piscopo slander.
Except for like people who know him probably.
Come on, the man left Saturday Night Live to be a movie star, and he made it.
No, did they kicked him out after one season, didn't they?
They
Oh,
sidekicked
he
him.
was there for longer than that.
Was he really?
He was pokey. Yeah, he was there from 80 to 84. I was gonna say because that's
Okay.
when they would play reruns on Comedy Central. They kind of went into order, and I watched a crap load of SNL at that period. Same thing
Yeah.
too. I think like when Billy Crystal was on it, like I watched it. Not the best SNL, but still SNL. But so he has a lot of daydreams and like we said, parody of Chuck Norris movies in his daydreams. And he wants to learn martial arts, but he's rejected by an arrogant dojo master, John Kreese, I mean Kelly Stone, played by the great Joe Piscopo, who is jacked. I'm sorry. Joe
He is jacked.
Piscopo is
Yeah.
jacked.
He is jacked in this, that's for sure.
He definitely took the Jim Ross workout plan as like a trainer. He
Yeah,
just did arms and chest.
he's jacked. He's looking pretty good.
He's got defined pectorals and pretty good biceps going on.
Yeah.
But he does look like he's been skipping on out in squats. He's not doing leg day.
Oh, nobody does leg day.
No. Like he makes Chuck Norris look like just an average guy. Like Chuck Norris is like never takes his gi off. You could tell he's just kind of like
Chuck
he's
Norris
not
just
in
showed up. He showed up to work and he just was in whatever he was in.
exactly.
Yeah.
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 I'm
So
a roundhouse kick you
I'm
in
saying this as a Chuck Norris fan. I love Chuck Norris.
in my Wranglers. But this is it so happens to be the sensei. There's a Karate Kid type connection of what I kicked from Barry's bully, Randy. That's his sensei. Instead of taking him because he says Barry's weak, guys, because he has asthma.
yeah, of
I
course.
never I understand asthma is a very can be very debilitating. Like I said, I grew up like my one of my best friends growing up had asthma, but he also had it pretty bad where he had a bunch of asthma attacks, but also he still did all the same stuff we did.
Same. Yeah, I also
Yeah.
had a
Yeah, that's
I had a
where,
buddy who I was close. I had a close buddy who also had pretty bad asthma growing up, and he
but
was able to overcome a lot of stuff.
yeah, but Barry can't. So instead of taking him on an old Chinese man named Mr. Lee, who is his teacher's or
Uncle.
yeah,
Uncle,
teacher's uncle, or as you would call, what did you call his teacher? His dad's new
piece of
tail
tails,
piece,
uncle.
piece of
Yeah,
tail, piece of tail, piece
his
of tail's
dad's new
uncle.
piece of tails uncle. Yeah,
Yes, and the owner of the local Chinese restaurant, the Frying Dragon.
yeah. It
Mr.
feels like a little bit of a racist thing, right?
Yeah, Mr. Lee finds creative ways of teaching Barry to defend himself from bullies. Hmm, think I've seen this before.
I don't know
He,
what you're talking about.
he devises training methods that increase Barry's endurance, thus his
They
helping
didn't
him.
wax on or wax off here. I don't know what you mean.
No, he made him run to school.
Yeah, that was his thing. You walk first and then you run.
He did
Yeah,
have some good words of wisdom. He wanted to know if it was, I forgot what he said about his inhaler. Wanted to know if it was a crutch or something else. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a good way of putting it.
They did just enough to kind of like pepper in nice little character foibles for Mr. Lee, like his gambling
Yeah.
and like yeah, at the karate tournament he shows up and he's just not wearing a gi. He's like, it doesn't matter. I'm just here to break bricks
yeah.
The the
He was my
Chinese
favorite character
restaurant.
in this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was the best one.
for
yeah.
sure.
Lee also uh uh goes after Barry's hero worship of Norris. From Barry's daydream, he created incorporates this into his training, devise scenarios that seem more dangerous than they are, so that Barry will feel heroic for succeeding in them. Wow, they just typed this right away where they were like, we're going to get to points. Lee enters himself, Barry, and Chan. Chan is the teacher into the
It's
local
such a
crowd
that
because
was
there
some
was
weird tournament. Like there's katas, there's dancing,
Yeah,
there's
it's a
weapon
multifaceted
work,
tournament.
definitely
Yeah,
not the
there's
Hill Valley
fighting.
tournament.
No. Like
That's a
we
you can't.
also
You know why? Because I think that's why Pat Johnson was a referee in this one.
Yeah, yeah. He saw
there's
he knew this was a farce.
You
yeah,
know
there's
what
too
really
much.
makes me mad about this, reading this synopsis, is they don't even mention when the bikers, your stereotypical bikers, go into
Yeah,
the
or in the
Chinese
restaurant.
restaurant
Yeah,
and they make Bo Bridges feel really uncomfortable and he plays that role of like the guy that's like, I know I should be doing something, but I can't
Because he's a
because
computer programmer.
yeah, I'm a computer programmer and my son has asthma and my wife died, so I
And
can't
those
really
guys
do
come out of
anything.
nowhere. Like
Yes,
they're having like a nice dinner, getting to know you, and then like it cuts to Mr. Lee in the kitchen, and then the next scene we just see Bo Bridges and he's got like a biker saddled up next to him with his arm around him and he's like making fun of him. Like, what the heck is going on?
the biker
yeah.
from every B-list movie ever, too. Like that guy's in every movie playing a biker. And then Mr. Lee pretends like he's drunk. And then that's when they refer to him as a Chinaman. And I was like, wow. And then Will froze on us.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Right
there he is.
there, he is. There he's back.
There he is.
Yeah,
He's back.
I'm
But
back.
okay, so back to the tournament because everything else, I don't know really.
Well, we also gotta
They don't
point
even
out
mention like
that
what we were saying.
Stone, like Stone, he's got a beef with Norris. Apparently they trained together and he's like, I could
yeah.
kick Norris's ass.
Yeah.
So like they like that was kind of like a just a weird little thrown in
Well,
whatever.
they also don't mention the Winnie Cooper thing that we were talking about, where she pitied Barry and then he ran away, and that's how he ended up in the hospital because he had an asthma attack. And then all
As
of
you
a
do.
sudden,
So I present to you the reason that she quote unquote has this change of heart is because she found out, oh my God, I about killed him.
I think so,
I should probably let him date me for a few months.
Just a little bit.
probably.
Yeah,
It reminded me of, you ever see Lucas with Corey Haim, Winona Ryder?
I know. Oh, I know what you're talking. I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
No,
So
I
it's
never
kind
even
of
heard of
like
it.
it's you never heard of it. Damn it.
No.
So it's kind of like that in a way. It's a pretty it's one of those movies that happens really like quick. I don't know, like I rewatched it. I remember it being longer as a kid, but when you watch it now, it seems like the story like it's literally like a Ron Burgundy thing where they're like, "Whoa, that escalated quickly," because there's the girl from the Goonies that plays Andy who like befriends Lucas, and Lucas thinks like he likes her, but she's just kind of more of like pity him and like I just want to be friends with you, Lucas. And it's probably the nicest Charlie Sheen role that you'll ever see in your life, too, because even
Hmm.
Charlie Sheen is nice to Lucas. But
Mm.
it's a very very interesting movie. Go check out Lucas. Might have to put that on the docket. But the tournament, here we go, involves four events: breaking, and that's not break dancing.
No, when they said that, that's immediately what I thought. I'm like, are we gonna get Electric Boogaloo?
Oh wait, I completely missed the way. So yeah, they gotta have four members. This is where they talk Chuck Norris into doing it because Joe Piscopo.
Okay, I forgot. I
Yeah.
wrote this down, but I can't find my notes. When she goes to approach Chuck Norris to ask him, they're having this really weird conversation.
Yeah,
Like, and I remember it being really strange. Like, why would you have that? It was like almost like I want to say it was totally like not appropriate for a kid's movie. It's almost like, yeah, so she says to me, she says, I put it on my mouth and I says it was good. Oh, yeah, what do you want? Like it was
yeah.
like a
That
really
that
Well, that's
was
what you
it.
do.
yeah.
And I love it how too that was the teacher.
Well, because Mr. Lee knew that he's not going to get any reaction from Chuck. He's got to send Noreen over
You
there
gotta
to get a
seen you gotta
little,
seen the you gotta seen the tail. You gotta seen the
yeah,
pretty tail in there. Yeah.
yeah. He knew what he was doing.
And do you think like he would even want it if Stone wasn't like trash talking him?
I don't know because they don't even show that conversation. That's how little
Yeah.
faith they had in Chuck Norris's acting ability. Is like, yeah, we're just gonna have him join the team off camera.
No, that's not no, they do
No,
show it.
yeah,
They
yeah,
do
they
show it.
do because he's like, oh, I'm gonna go get that because Stone
They
confronts
have
him
an
in the
altercation.
hallway.
Yeah, they have an altercation.
No, no, but like they don't show the conversation between the teacher and Chuck Norris. Where she's like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" He's like, "Yo, give me a second, guys." And like,
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
see
Oh,
her
Because
ask.
yeah.
We don't see her be like, "Hey, my this student, he's a big
Because
fan of yours."
then it cuts to this to Barry watching it, and then Chuck Norris shows up behind him. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he can't believe he's actually real and not in a
So
daydream.
I present to you
Yeah,
that that cut represents the fact that this whole thing is a dream.
I think so. I really think so.
I think in reality they never were able to do it because they only had three people. They had to go back. But in Barry's mind, the whole thing really happened, and he won, and everything was great.
Maybe
And the other thing too
Barry
that
needs a therapist.
yeah, I
It's
got the scene where he does the weapon work, where he has the daydream and he like just blows everybody away with his nunchuck skills.
yeah.
To me, that was like, uh-oh.
You're good. We can
That
still
was
hear
kind of
you.
like the
You just look like
scene in Old
Shanae.
School where Will Ferrell is just like he blacked out
Yeah.
and he just did like the debate and he's like I just blacked out there for a minute. I don't know what happened, but he like
Yeah.
crushed it. I feel like that scene is the same thing where he just blacked out. He didn't even know what he did and he
Yeah.
just happens to win the weapon work.
So these are the tournament things. You got breaking, men's weapon, women, nah,
No,
nope.
you just get the dance.
Female kata. If you're male and you like katas, get out of here. And freestyle fighting,
Yeah.
which doesn't sound anywhere as cool as in the movie
And
as
it
it is in on here.
now in like the tournament, aren't you're not supposed to hit the face, right? You're supposed to hit like body shots to get a point.
I
They're not even keeping
yeah,
points. They're just like straight up fighting each other.
because
It's
it's
like
Yeah.
fight out to a
freestyle.
oh, okay. So it's just like
I,
fighting till a knockout.
I guess.
Or you're fighting until you knock somebody to full
And
cartwheels.
and that was like the only fight that there was Norris,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Norris and
yeah,
Stone.
Because
because that's the
Barry
whole.
doesn't even get to fight Randy. He doesn't even
No,
fight him.
no, you're breaking. And
Yeah,
what the hell? What that came out of nowhere. I'm just gonna light the bricks on fire.
That's what I thought. It's like, why are you doing that?
Like,
Gotta add that pizzazz.
they go to do the breaking of the bricks to
It
determine the
made
winner of the
sense to
tournament.
11-year-old Andrew, okay? It made
But like
100% sense.
11-year-old Johnny freaking loved it.
it comes
Did it not
out of
make sense to 11-year-old Johnny?
nowhere.
It did, yeah. But
Like
watching it
you,
as a 43-year-old Johnny, I'm like, why did they
No.
do that?
Yeah.
yeah, so
Did we
unnecessary.
need this?
Yeah.
No, and it's not like brought up earlier in the film where he's like you have to fight your fire fears or you can
Yeah.
overcome this. Like the fire burns within you and it's
No.
your desire. No, it just
It's not
literally
like
like
in
the
so
bully can't break the ninth brick, so Barry goes up to do it, and then out of nowhere, Mr. Lee just has a thing of lighter fluid, and I'm like, is that lighter fluid? And he's
yeah.
just like spraying the stones, and then
He's
it just
got a
lights him on fire. And he's
he's
like, all
got a
right, break
hardcore
him.
indie show in a
Yeah,
Yeah.
couple of
I was just thinking
hours.
And that's
of that
how
match with Cody
ECW
Rhodes and
started.
Andrade where
Yeah,
they're just spraying the table with the lighter fluid.
it's ECW. They're getting started right there before our very eyes.
Because in
There's
like
no
karate,
need.
because like in Karate Kid 2, the whole like moving to the side and
Yes,
everything else, because it's the motion of the drum, of the hand drum. Because I always
yes,
wanted one of those damn hand drums.
Yeah.
And then, but it like you said in this, when it came to the fire, it was just like let's
Why
just
not?
The Karate Kid movies do a good thing of where they make Miyagi's teachings come back
yeah,
Yes,
to you're like,
paint the
oh, like there's this all moment for Daniel, right? Like,
yeah.
oh, that's why he was teaching me this, and it comes in handy and works and helps him overcome the fight that he's in because he's able to use those teachings. But in this, I mean, he does show him breaking bricks as they're going through his training, but like they're never set on fire, that's for sure.
And you know what? Talk about mixing up movies is when they're would like probably in like a Chinatown or something like that, and they're training, and there's like the like all like the old Asian guys in the background.
Yeah,
All I could think about was two movies. Or one movie is Tokyo Drift, and I really thought this was like that, like in Tokyo Drift, when the kids learning how to drift, and it's like the old Japanese guys are talking shit to them, and in Japanese, like I thought the old guys in the background when he's trying to break the bricks, we're gonna be talking shit about him because he couldn't break the bricks right away, but they didn't, and it disappointed me. I'm sorry that there was no trash talking from old Asian men in the background
yeah.
about a
We
white
need
kid trying to break bricks.
we
It
need more of
really
that in the movies.
disappointed me. I'm sorry.
No,
I
I'm
don't
with
know
you.
if that disappointed anybody else.
Yes, like I wanted more from that. Yeah,
There were certain points where I felt like there was more. But Stone narrowly defeats Chan in the female kata, but Lee defeats the bully, one of Stone's students in breaking. True to his word, Chuck Norris defeats Stone in freestyle fighting, and Barry, aided by a vivid daydream, scores a victory in men's weapons. Because isn't that when he's like in the all white?
yes,
that's when the daydream happens, and you
Yeah.
can't
yeah,
see who's actually
yeah.
doing it. Yeah,
So he daydreamed, and then that's how he got it. That's
He
yeah.
just blacked out like Will Ferrell in Old School.
the the results are tied between Stone's team. Did they ever mention what his like dojo was called?
They did, but I do not remember it.
So it's not like a
Isn't it just like Stone's Dojo? I think it's something really dumb, like just
Yeah, I
Stone's
think it was just
Dojo.
Stone's Dojo.
no, he couldn't
Yeah,
even
and
do
then like yeah,
a
Mr.
Cobra
Lee
Kai.
breaks the stone record just for the punk kid to try to break it, and then he
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
then why
much
didn't Mr. Lee set the stones on fire?
yeah,
Probably
for
didn't want to get
himself.
his hat singed.
yeah.
Yeah, he'd rather burn the kid than himself. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty
Do
much
you
the
think
end. And
they
then
did?
after
Do you think they screwed up the editing? Like, I wonder if originally it was supposed to be like the finale was supposed to be Norris and Piscopo. Because, like, it's kind of weird because Piscopo gets his ass kicked, but then he has no shame. Like, he's still sitting there cheering his student on, even though he just got his ass handed to him.
yeah,
He does
Kreese at
yell at
least
us.
had pretty big.
He does yell at Randy when Randy doesn't do it.
That's the other thing that I found insufferable with this movie is the amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah,
The crap face.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then, like, for no reason, just super slow motion. Yeah.
I
Just
think it
yeah.
was
those. Oh,
I really needed somebody to put him in a body bag.
yes.
We didn't get that.
So after the tournament, Barry is seen talking to Norris, thanking him for his help. Norris vanishes and implies that Barry has found uh, the strength to live his life without needing daydreams. So that was stupid. It should have been without the inhaler. A young
Yeah,
boy, a
like
young
they're
boy.
you're treating that's why I was gonna say like they should almost have focused more on his like attention deficit disorder,
Yeah.
but I don't think that was a thing in the 90s.
No, no.
So,
I
but
got a funny story about that. So
like that's his
I have
disability
also
more so than the asthma.
I have a fix for this movie too. By the way, like one thing they could
uh,
have done to fix this
a
whole thing. Like,
young boy in a wheelchair finds Barry's Chuck Norris magazine and reacts excited, and it says, "Wow." That was the
yeah,
other thing too in this movie was when the bully found the magazine and he just ripped the cover.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
take this, your cover's ripped. Ha
And
ha.
then he just taped it back together, apparently.
Yeah.
yeah.
So the attention deficit disorder thing was, I could tell you right now, wasn't anything that most parents probably believed because
Because that's what's holding him back. Like the teachers aren't like, oh, he can't do his work because he's got asthma.
yeah, it's
It's
because
that
he daydreams.
he can't
Yeah.
focus.
Yeah.
No, because when my son got diagnosed with what is it, ADHD,
Yeah.
my mom was like, "Oh yeah, a couple of your teachers said you should have been tested for that." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I was told
I
the
was
same thing.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I was never tested.
and
Yeah,
my mom was like, you were fine." I was like, "Mom,
yeah.
I probably could have been like an A student." Nah, you were fine. I don't think you could have done that anyways.
Andrew, you did exactly what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
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 All
Yeah.
right, so here's my little fix for this movie. It
Okay.
needs a after credit scene, just one little quick after credit scene,
Johnny, I think we need one of your sidekicks too, maybe.
and
Also.
it kicks it and it opens up, and we're in a hospital, and you see Bo Bridges standing over a hospital bed, and then it pans down, and you see Barry when he's been in a coma this whole time.
That would
That would
solve it.
actually make more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this whole thing was a big coma dream.
Yeah. No, that would totally make sense. Because, yeah, everything changes. He never could have done that. Like, he almost died. He probably did die. And this was actually his
Was it like
ascent
a
to the
Jacob Collider
afterlife.
type of thing? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
everything
there,
goes
I
right
fixed
for
it.
him after that.
Yeah,
He gets the girl. He
Oh,
wins the tournament. His dad gets a
it's,
new piece of ace.
yeah.
Yeah.
so
So,
reading here, the Sidekicks was filmed. This is why it was filmed primarily in Houston, Texas. It was a pet project of well-known Houston furniture outlet
Yes, yeah,
Mattress Mac.
yes. This whole thing was basically like one businessman put a lot of money to get this movie made,
Yeah, it was a
and
project.
he's like a furniture magnet, dude.
He's a super like when they flooded and it was a bad hurricane, he let everybody go into his furniture store.
oh,
That
it was
guy.
that guy?
It's that guy.
Like
He's
king
like
Okay.
rules.
super,
Yeah,
he's like super eccentric. Like he was like, I'm gonna bet $1 million on the Astros to win the World Series, and he ended up getting winning that bet and stuff like that. He's like a super charitable, just eccentric guy.
Damn. So this was his passion project, huh?
Yeah, he
How
invested
do you
eight
think he,
$8 million into this movie.
wow. You think Chuck Norris was like, I'll do it if my brother directs it, he needs a gig? Like Frank Stallone
hundred
style?
percent,
Yeah,
100%, 100%.
I love it how Sylvester
Now
Stallone.
I do know in Chuck's career, his brother did do a lot of stuff with him. So like I wasn't like shocked to see his name, but I don't know if
Yeah.
he directed a lot of stuff that
But
Chuck did.
like Stallone, like he would bring his brother Frank along, like, hey,
Yeah,
need to give my
kind of throw
brother
him a
something to
bone.
do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let him
Yeah.
sing doo-wop in the parking
Do
lot
you think he
out
got
back.
Frank Stallone his gig on World's Dumbest?
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
God, Aaron Norris doesn't look anything like Chuck.
No, no.
Holy cow. I'm sorry. It was one of those things I was not prepared.
Gotta be it's gotta be his half brother. It's kind of
No,
like when you see Clint Howard after you see Ron Howard. It's like, oh boy, somebody
Yeah,
really
yeah,
lost out on
yeah, but
this
Clint
genetic
Howard
lottery.
is so great and iconic in his own way that when
Only
you
because of
see,
Ron.
yeah, but when he plays but he knows it, I feel.
Well, just because Ron's been like, hey, Clint, I need a ghoul for this scene. What are you up
Yeah,
to
but
with this Fred Saturday?
Clint Howard has also been on Star Trek.
Yeah, because he's a ghoul.
He even says it in The Water Boy. I am not what you call a handsome man.
It's like, hey, we get Clint Howard, we can save on prosthetic makeup.
Okay, so this is why he did stunts. Did he do stunts for this movie there?
Maybe he was the one in the white ninja suit filling in for
No.
Mr. Landis.
He did stunts in Ant-Man, Aaron Norris did.
Yeah, yeah, he rules.
It-
I will suffer no Aaron
oh,
Norris
Aaron Norris
factor.
got me. He did stunts in Breaking. I'm a
Oh,
big fan
breaking.
of Breaking and Breaking 2,
That's yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Canon Films, classic films.
Oh, I love Breaking. Just straightforward, need to save the community center type stuff.
Gotta, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's time we find out.
Who would you,
Will.
yeah, who would you,
I
uh,
mean, there's not a whole lot to pick from here, and I'm not gonna make the Johnny mistake. I had my glasses checked, so I think I gotta go with
I don't think her
uh
character is of age, but I know Winnie Cooper's definitely of age.
yes, but I gotta go with Noreen Chan just because this is pre pubescent Winnie Cooper, so I can't, as a man of my advanced years, go with Winnie Cooper. So I got to go with Noreen Chan. This is how limited the cast is, guys. This just struck me as humorous, right? So I took a screenshot of the cast list in the credits, closing credits, and they got Chuck Norris, you got Jerry, which is Bo Bridges. You got Barry, with his Jonathan Brandis, Mr. Lee, Noreen Chan. Then it's just Stone as Piscopo, Lauren, which was Winnie Cooper. Then you get Randy, which is the bully. And then it's just a guy named Horn, which I don't know who that was.
Horn?
A guy named
Where's Richard
Mapes.
Mole at in this?
Yeah, that's Richard, Mr. Horn.
Hank. Oh, Horn was Richard Mole. There we
Yeah,
go. So that
Thank
was
you.
the
Yeah,
gym teacher. All
yeah.
right. Mapes, Hank, and then Man with Dog. Was
I need that man with dog part.
Dennis Letts. That was Man with Dog. Um,
Oh my goodness, that was her.
what?
So, like, I was reading the good old Mrs. Chan's filmography.
Yeah.
Her first role was Agent Ko Fung Bao in Rambo: First Blood Part Two, which is like
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense. She did look
yeah.
familiar. Yeah.
He was also in the great video game movie Double Dragon.
Oh
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Is that the one with Jeremy Irons?
Yeah, Jerry
Yeah.
Irons and Alyssa Milano,
Just freaking
which is
acting
on
like
Tubi
crazy.
right now. It's on
Oh, that's a good
Tubi.
one. That's a good one. Jeremy Irons knows what kind of film that was. He just hammed it up like crazy
Oh
in
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was another movie I
What
saw.
a career,
Oh yeah, he's
Jeremy
great.
Irons.
Do
From
you
that,
think
one of the best villains in Disney.
she also she also did a great she did a spot on Sequest 2032. Do you think Jonathan Brandis got her a spot on that one too? Do you don't remember
Sequest?
Sequest?
I do remember Sequest. I forgot he was
Sequest?
on that.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys like Star Trek? Yeah. You like marine biology? Yeah. Put them
We got
together. We got
we got
Sequest.
we got the guy
Yeah.
from Jaws. That was like a
Yeah.
huge show for like a season, and then it just fell right
Oh, it
off.
It
fell
was
off.
so big that there's like the Sequest cartoon on Cartoon Network.
It got a
I remember I
it
remember
got a
those
video game.
Playmates. I
Sequest got
remember
a
the
video game.
I remember the Playmates action figures.
Did they
The
get
dolphin.
action fit?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
The
the
dolphin
talking dolphin.
was super hard to find.
I remember going to my friend's house and his grandfather lived with him, and he didn't give a shit what you watched on TV or anything else. But the minute Sequest was about to start, he was like, "I need that remote, and you guys gotta find something to do because I don't need you talking during Sequest."
Yeah, my
Like,
aunt, my godmother was like a huge Sequest fan.
You gotta
Same
have a
thing.
show, man. Yeah.
I went over there one day for a sleepover, and I remember going to Blockbuster and I rented a Spider-Man movie, not knowing it was just a Japanese show with like a string of episodes looped together. I'm like, oh, there's a Spider-Man movie? I never knew this. So I was watching that, and she made me stop at halfway to watch Sequest.
Sequest toys are very affordable too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
they're like that
shocker.
Star Trek Playmates ones. I think
Yeah, you
Yeah.
yeah. So those are
guys,
also extremely
you guys
affordable.
got a
All right.
lot right here of like eight figures for $63.
I think that's the entire line too.
That's less than $10 a fig. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Well, you could get the Jonathan Brandis figure too, for you Brandis fans. But
who would you
so
be?
the only person in here that I actually enjoyed was Mr. Lee. I
Oh,
think
I'm gonna.
he
He
was
was the
real
best, but I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna be the gym teacher.
good old Mr. Horn. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I
with
do,
Mr. Lee.
yeah, I did like how Mr. Horn had a come around there, and
he did.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's like, good
not
for you. You're
bad,
standing up for
kid.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go with the one who stole the show. I'm gonna go with that man with dog.
I was gonna say man with dog is pretty.
It's a pretty good role.
Is that the
It sounds like a. It
IMDb
sounds like
that
one of
you
those.
looked up?
I
Sounds like
have
one of
no
those.
idea.
Sounds like one of those snotty indie films that
Man
wins
with
all the
dog.
awards and nobody watches.
Yeah,
It's Man with Dog.
man with
Yeah.
dog.
Now, what are we rating this out of?
Oh, gee.
Sidekicks. How many sidekicks can you get
That
that leg
was
up
yeah.
for?
Or flaming bricks.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, let's do flaming
Yeah,
bricks.
flaming bricks.
Yeah, how many flaming bricks are you going
Yeah.
to give us, Will? Let's let you go first.
Oh,
Yeah, because you got
I don't.
you got no like
I
dog in
have
this fight.
Yeah.
no
No,
nostalgia at all for this film. Um, I don't see myself ever sitting down to watch this film again, or I'll just maybe casually think of it in passing from time to time if I ever see a flaming brick. But I'm gonna probably go like one flaming brick. I did not enjoy
Oh, that's
this.
too low.
And I just think it was
one
just like you just took everything from Karate Kid, you made it worse. For some reason, I can't stand Jonathan Landis in this. I don't know why.
Brandis. You keep on
Brandis. No, it's
Jonathan
Landis. Jonathan Landis. No, it's Jonathan Brandis, and I can't stand him in this.
You
Um,
can't say him so much you don't even say his name.
Yeah.
nope, I'm not even gonna give him the dignity. Well, I find every character to be pretty insufferable except for Mr. Lee, and I feel like they could have fleshed him out a lot more. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna give it one flaming brick. I do think if I would have seen this as a child and I had more nostalgia for it, it would probably be a little higher. But
Yeah.
seeing this for the first time as a 40-year-old man,
Yes.
I'm just like this movie
It was not meant for you.
no,
Yeah.
I couldn't normally I can sit down and watch a film like this in one sitting, but I had to break it up because I found Joe Piscopo to be
Oh,
insufferable,
stop
and
it.
Jonathan Landis was tough to see. Bo Bridges just seemed whiny and kind of yeah. Chuck Norris was terrible at it, so I would go with one flaming brick.
Andrew?
I'm gonna go 2.5 flaming bricks. I don't think it's anywhere what I thought it was gonna be as a kid. Watching it, little 11-year-old Andrew thought this was a great movie. Not so much adult Andrew enjoys this, but I think it's fun if it's a crappy day outside or something and you're flipping through and you got maybe a little kid that's like 7, well, 10-year-olds now, I don't even know, but like, anywhere between 7 and up, and you're like, hey, watch this movie. I think they would enjoy it. But other than that, I'm not gonna go back and rewatch Sidekicks. It's closed on me.
I am so torn on this because I am very glad that I went back and rewatched this. Like I had missed this movie from my childhood. I loved this movie as a kid. I watched it too many times as a kid. I really loved this movie. I had a lot of nostalgia for it. But if I can remove the nostalgia, I do think I can't argue with Will's take on it. Like I can't say to Will that he's wrong about it because I don't think he's necessarily wrong.
No.
So I think I'm going to kind of cut it in half there, and I'm going to go. And this is a lot of nostalgia heavy lifting here, but I don't think it's near as bad as it could have been. But it's also it's not good. It's also not good. But I think it's kind of fun overall. I'm not going to go back and watch it again, but I'm glad that I did watch it again. If that makes any sense. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 flaming bricks.
Yeah, it's the best thing Chuck Norris ever did was Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos.
Well, Chuck Norris has had a lot of great movies, but this is probably not one of them.
I'm just laughing because I looked up like top grossing Chuck Norris films,
Where is this
and
at?
this is not on the top 10 at all. But I just laugh because it's like Lone Wolf McQuade was
Oh yeah,
12 million.
that's a good movie.
Missing in Action 3 was
Oh
16
yeah,
million.
I love those. I love those MIA movies.
Delta Force was 17
Yep,
million.
I watched those as a kid as well.
Invasion USA was 17 million. Code of Silence was 20 million. And then I just laughed because Dodgeball, a true underdog story, 167 million.
He was there for like 5 seconds.
I know.
Okay,
And then
who did
The
a better kid?
Expendables 2 is the
Oh,
highest grossing
Oh yeah.
Chuck Norris film with 315
He doesn't
million.
even do anything in it though.
I
best
forgot
cam
he was even in Expendables 2.
Yeah, I think he
I
shoots a gun a couple times. If I remember right. That's about it.
best cameo in Dodgeball. Hasselhoff or Norris?
I think Norris, just because Hasselhoff was kind of known for doing cameos, so it wasn't as shocking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I love the Hoff.
Oh, I love the Hawk
So
too.
do I too, but
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I would
He's great in
argue.
what, Piranha 3 Double D?
I
I would
never seen
argue
that.
his better cameo is in the SpongeBob movie.
Agreed.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that was more Mitch Buchanan type of thing. Not a big Mitch Buchanan type guy or Bull Buchanan.
Yes, Bull Buchanan.
Yeah, I said I got like number 3 in the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
I was like Bull Buchanan.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bull Buchanan. That's a guy that I thought was going to go places and did not.
Especially when he was John Cena's heavy. He was B squared.
Yeah,
Yeah. Was he introduced with the big boss man?
Yeah. And then he was
Yeah.
right to censor and then B squared.
yeah.
And then done.
Yep.
Just get out. His son wrestles, I guess.
Yeah, in NXT, I believe. I think there's also like an indie show where Bill Buchanan just shoots on a guy,
Really?
beats the shit out of him legit.
Mm.
That's
Did
what
the guy
happens.
deserve it?
The indie world. Yeah, probably.
Have you ever been shot on, Will?
No,
I have,
not with,
but not with
never.
that type of way.
So
Oh, I know. Andrew, I mean, in the wrestling world.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
no, no.
Andrew
Yeah.
has like real life, actual terrible consequences. type
Oh
of deal.
yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about when people don't know, Will's a professional wrestler, so that's why I was asking. And if you don't know what
No.
a shoot fight is when somebody gets mad at you and they start fighting you for real.
I
Real
think
deal ski.
I think Will should steal the Brian Myers tagline of the most professional wrestler.
But he's already got it.
You could steal it.
You can just
What
add
if I
another
just do
most.
the opposite? I'm the most unprofessional.
Yes.
Yeah.
do it.
I just show up in sweats, no boots, completely out of
drunk, but we
shape.
don't-
There
might be
was an
drunk, but we don't
episode
Yeah.
Let
of,
myself go.
of
Stop
extreme
tanning. Grow my hair out.
of extreme cheapskates, and a guy didn't buy bootlaces because he didn't want to, and he was a professional wrestler, and he didn't want to buy bootlaces, so he duct taped his boots.
I've seen that.
Is
I've
that
seen
what
that.
do they refer to him as? I saw him on Wrestling Regret, the trash bag wrestler or whatever, or something.
He's the
like
trash man. That's where Roddy Piper got his inspiration. The trash man. The
How'd you
maniac.
the maniac. That's such a great.
Maniac.
Before
Oh.
we get out of here, the Royal Rumble is this weekend as of this recording.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. 2:00
That's-
we get to watch it on a Saturday.
That is normally
Rumble.
my favorite pay per view or whatever we're calling
I'm
it
not
nowadays to
looking-
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if I care this year. And I'm just being pretty blunt with that.
You know what's
No,
really bad is
yeah,
I
I
get it for
agree.
free, and I'm kind of like, not
I
even
also
sure.
get it for free, and I don't even know if I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
I do not get it for free, and but yeah, with it being in Saudi, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of rough.
And then they
So-
just put up that arena like 2 days ago.
It's gonna so someone's gonna die. It's literally built on dead bodies. The workers that built that arena are dead, buried into the concrete, into the
Oh,
foundation.
It's like the Hoover Dam
like-
all over again.
Yeah.
Like somebody made it in New York with the Teamsters.
Dude, that's crazy. I know.
You find
They
Jimmy
put it up in
Hoffa
what,
there.
like a month?
Yeah.
It's put together with lacquered Chinese breadsticks and they're using those for support beams.
Oh,
Yeah, what are we doing
So-
next week, Andrew?
We're doing our sidekick draft for animated, right?
yes,
That's right.
that
Yeah,
is correct.
Are we gonna do 10 again?
I think so.
I think it worked well last time. 10 sidekicks.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
10
sidekicks. You might pull a groin.
It's-
Yeah.
No roundhouse.
I will. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. Make sure you go check out our social medias. We got a Facebook page and a Instagram. Andrew does a phenomenal job on those. Andrew, there's also a YouTube channel.
Yes, there is, where you can catch the video version of this as well, and new series. Would this ruin my weekend?
Yeah, which I have a big problem with. Andrew, on behest of me, this is where he'll play a video game, a retro game
Yeah.
nowadays, and he decides if he was a kid, if he had rented this, would it have ruined his weekend?
Oh,
Because when we were kids, we didn't have the internet to check out if a game was good or not,
nope.
or what kind of game it was. We just had the box art in the back of the box to go by. And he did a little game that I loved growing up called Rock and Roll Racing. And this was a game that I adored for the Sega Genesis and still love it to this day. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. It was one that I rented multiple times from my local
I don't know
People One
how, but
Video, and everything Andrew said about it was completely wrong.
no.
So I haven't seen Boogerman yet, but I got a bad feeling for you, Will.
I, uh,
I don't know.
I
I don't
think.
know.
What else is coming out? Jerry Glanville's Foot Brawl was the
Ooh.
other one I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I gotta
Make sure you
find
go check those out. They're pretty
two.
fun.
I gotta find two more. But that's it, guys. So, do you really think we kicked everybody in the side?
Will laughed at
Right,
this.
right in the kidneys. Kick him right in the kidneys. Have him piss blood.